You know, it just occurred to me, I'm sitting here and I'm eating these pork rinds, and I haven't even mentioned what they are. They're baconettes, hot and spicy, flavored fried pork skins. And I know that probably sounds horrifying to most of you who aren't from the South or possibly Australia, but they're actually delicious. I grew up eating it with my dad, who's a big fan of pork rinds, and quite frankly, I should have done that in my announcer voice. Baconettes, hot and spicy fried pork skins. No, I used to work at GameStop, and I used to answer the phone that way all the time. People were like, "Is this a recording? Hello?" Apparently they were Jewish. I don't know. I got pork rinds all on my teeth now. Sorry if that's all gross. If you can hear every little detail of me picking pork rinds out of my teeth with my tongue. Anyway, this is one of the actually larger levels in the original Doom. Certainly it's the largest level in Doom Episode 1. And it's funny because all these old Doom levels are really inefficient. And not that that's necessarily a bad thing, but in terms of how they use their space, there are a lot of big open levels. Doom World actually has run a competition called 10 Sectors to see how interesting of a map someone could make with just 10 sectors. This map here, I don't know how many sectors it has, it's probably easily in the triple-digit range. Probably in the triple-digit range, anyway. But the 10 Sectors competition ran, and they got like tons of entries. And they ended up creating like 4 megawads, which a megawatt is 32 maps normally. Ended up creating like 4 megawatts worth of maps, and the one megawatt that won was very, very good. It was amazing how people had really risen to the challenge and made these incredible maps in just 10 sectors. Which, you know, they say that I think ingenuity is born of adversity, whatever the quote is. I know there's necessity the mother of invention, but that's not what I'm looking for. There's another quote, but anyway. Did I say necessity? Well, whatever. But really, these maps were above and beyond. And then later, they did another competition. I don't know if it was Doom World, someone else did it, I think. But there was another competition that was 1024, which was to see how interesting of a map someone could make within just 1,024 map units square. And that was also a very interesting competition. Created a lot of really just fantastic maps. I think I opened this. No, I don't know. I don't remember. It's been a long time since I played this. The single shotgun was always my favorite in Doom, but the chain gun was a close second. I really like it because, for one thing, not only is it quite effective as it puts enemies in pain state and keeps them that way, and it also has good DPS, but it also is the most accurate weapon, sort of. Other guns are actually more accurate. All the projectile guns are more accurate because projectile weapons are perfectly accurate in Doom, but they're also not hit scan, which makes them kind of less accurate. You know what that means? So I didn't really use it, or I didn't really use them rather for that purpose of the sniping and the shooting from the long distances. Holy crap! Gonna set your ass on fire! Gotta be careful what I say. I don't want anybody to be like, "That guy's from Texas, he's a racist." Which is even worse if you actually see me, because I'm kind of a big dude, bald, wear combat boots all the time. But, I'm really not a racist by any means. I'm not gonna lie, I make racist jokes every now and then, but, I mean, who doesn't? That's practically, that's Comedy Central these days, isn't it? With Carlos Mencia and that other guy. Plus the big fat guy who's fluffy. They're all Mexican, but, I mean, there's other people doing it too. Dave Chappelle was doing it forever. I don't subject myself to white guilt, so I don't worry about it too much, and neither should you. So if I say something off color, please don't take it as I'm trying to actually demean someone else's race or religion or whatever. Although I am a huge jerk, so it's possible I could be. Oh, not really. Sleeves of War and I kind of have the same problem in that we get perceived as... Or that's not right. I actually need to lower this. And then get on this. And go this way. But anyway, we kind of have the same problem. We get perceived as... Oh, fuck. Big jackholes. And really, we're actually both pretty nice guys. It's just that we're not really shy about what we say. You know what I mean? We don't really censor ourselves, which we should. Censor. I censor myself frequently. Oh wow, owned. Can I walk in here and that opens this? Is that right? No? What the hell? Oh well, anyway. We just don't censor ourselves the way we probably should, and so a lot of people are like, "You guys are jerks." Well, we're actually... In fact, I'm a pretty nice guy. He's an unfailingly nice guy. You know what? I'm cheating. Because I can do this. I'm just lazy to take the time to do it the real way. Also, I'm kind of trying to be mindful of my 10-minute limit here, or 11-minute limit. Not that I've actually hit it yet. I think all these videos have been shorter than the limit, but yeah, know what I mean. It's funny if you, in this level, if you shoot things before you can actually get to them, you end up running through a lot of areas with dead enemies. This is a example of the best type of Doom level in my opinion, which is a level that is fairly linear in progression, but requires a lot of backtracking. And it keeps things interesting too, because as you backtrack, this is what I was looking for. Here's a secret, and then through here, and then there's like a million dudes out here. Anyway, fairly linear, but there's a lot of backtracking, and it does a good job keeping you interested in the backtracking because it keeps spawning enemies, or actually it's opening doors to, because Doom can't spawn enemies, there's no scripting in Doom at all, but it opens doors that release enemies for you to fight as you backtrack, so that's kind of cool. I like to shoot the shotgunners so they can't shoot me. I mean, out of that corridor, that's actually generally the plan, to shoot them before they shoot you. I don't know. I hope people like these videos. Really, actually, my greatest honor, though, will probably be to get Ryatsupured. That would be pretty hilarious. You can ask my friends. There's nothing I enjoy more than having my failings pointed out to me, as they are many. Almost made a terribly, terribly inappropriate joke about my daughter there. That would have been bad. Anyway, moving on. These dark areas here really aren't as dark as they should be. When you're rendering an OpenGL, it's very difficult to get the proper level of darkness. I mean, I can turn the game darkness down, but it still doesn't really help. In the software renderer, you know, you're not limited by things like, you know, the drivers of the video card and things like that. It really gets a lot darker in the software version. Again, I think I missed a bunch of stuff in this level. Or not. It's been 52 minutes in this episode so far. It's ridiculous. Well, this is the last level, but unfortunately it's going to take me more than about a minute and a half to beat. So, see you next time.